First Bank, truly the first.
All right, we move on to business news now. Here's Adeshewa Josh. Adeshewa.
Well, thank you very much. In business news tonight, women's involvement in global affairs is key to economic development. And this summarizes the message by keynote speakers at the 10th annual lecture of Women in Management and Business and Public Offices, WIMBIS, held in Lagos today. Now, one of the speakers at the forum, the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Ms. Aroma Ute, highlighted some areas of business opportunities for the women. Our correspondent, Temple Ashaju, reports.
It's usually an almost all-female affairs at the annual lectures of Women in Management, Business and Public Service, WIMBIS. This edition brought both young and old female professionals together to learn the art of running business amidst challenges. The lecture is entitled Repositioning for Global Relevance, Opportunities and Realities. And the keynote speaker, the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Ms. Aroma Ote, shares her thoughts on this.
People are recognizing that we have rising incomes. It's not as broad-based as we would like it, but I also know that the answer is also involving women. But if you involve women, it will be a little bit more broad-based.
Listening to her revelations with delight, she explains the possibility of overcoming trials through her example.
I mean, we had a market where things had been done wrong, where people had lost their homes because people misrepresented to them, got them to invest and stole their money. And I did not believe that I was brought in so I could just let things go on as usual. And I knew from the time I started, and by the way, when you take on rich people who are powerful, they can crush you. That I knew. I don't even know if I can say I've survived because I've suffered, my institution has suffered as a result of this. Will I do it over again if it happens? Yes, I will do it.
We're already thinking in our minds, what can we do different? How can women get finances for their business? And one of the things that Aroma said we could do is to talk to her and to talk to the MD of Standard Chartered. So we're already thinking of ways in which to solve that problem. And we're hoping that at least by the next time we meet again, we'll be able to give results.
The crux of the message that has been passed across at this forum is that in locating global relevance, women need to create a good sense of belonging for both genders. Temple Ashaju, Channels Television News.
The Federation Account Allocation Committee has distributed a total of 641 billion naira to the 3 tiers of government for the month of February. Briefing newsmen after the committee's meeting in Abuja, the Accountant General of the Federation, Mr. John Autunla, said that the federal government got a total of 247 billion naira and the state got a share of 125 billion naira, while the local government got a total of 96 billion naira. Sterling Bank has taken the campaign on financial literacy to Vetland Junior Grammar School, Agege in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. And addressing students of the school today, the group head strategy and communications in Sterling Bank, Mr. Shina Atilola, said the event is aimed at supporting the financial literacy of the Central Bank of Nigeria.
It's that time of the year when bankers take time off their normal schedule to visit secondary schools to promote financial literacy as espoused by the nation's apex bank, the CBN. To mark the event, Sterling Bank officials converged on Vetland Junior Grammar School in Agege, Lagos, with a message for the junior students of the school.
We are seeing this opportunity to educate the children globally, all over Nigeria, on what finance means.
To demonstrate that its commitment to financial literacy is beyond words, Sterling Bank unveiled 2 books on the subject.
On behalf of the board, management and staff of Sterling Bank, we hereby present these books to you now.
After the presentation, the school principal gave reasons why the initiative of Sterling Bank should be encouraged.
We're in this life to live with money, but it depends on how you handle it. How are you prudent with money? How do you plan yourself about money? Because whoever fails to plan has planned to fail. So we want to shake the situation, and Sterling Bank is taking the bull by the horn.
The students were also not left out.
I learned that we should learn how to save for future use. That when we save, it will enable us to live a comfortable life after our retirement from our work.
From the hall, officials of Sterling Bank moved to the classrooms, where they gave pep talks on the importance of savings under the Sterling Volunteer Program. Besides promoting financial literacy, Sterling Bank's focus is also in the area of sports, education, and the environment, all of which it believes will prepare the students for the future.
Let's take you over to the Nigerian stock market, where trading there ended bearish as key indicators shed more points, closing in the South Territory. Bisi Koka joins us now with the facts and the figures.
Hello and welcome to the stock market reports. Key indicators of the Nigerian equities market shed more weight today as the all-share index dropped back to the 38,000 psychological line. The key benchmark index tumbled by 1.65% to 38,503.65 points. Market capitalization also dipped to 12.36 trillion naira. Leading the pack of laggards is Guinness with a 6 naira 40 kobo decline. And Thursday's top gainers include Eternal Oil, Fitsin, and AG Leventis. African Alliance Insurance led market volume with 150 million units traded. When the closing bell rang, volume increased to 367.19 million units, valued at 1.81 billion naira, and traded in over 4,000 deals. And that's a wrap on the stock market reports. I am Bisi Koka.
Thank you, Bisi. And also a wrap on business news tonight. The News at 10 continues in just a moment.
First Bank, truly the first.
Still ahead on the News at 10, Bayern Munich president to spend 42 months in jail for tax evasion. That's on Sports News. Please stay with us.